I'm Trish, and I am going to make what I call a spicy V8 drink. I don't know why I really call it that because I hate V8, like in the can, but it's the only thing I can really think to call it. It takes care of the savory needs that I have. I cannot just juice with fruit. I can't throw in a bunch of greens and then add apples to it. I don't like that much fruit. I don't want that much sweet. So this is what I need, especially in January when it's cold in Ohio. So I am going to show you everything that I put in it, and then we're going to juice some so that you can see how the juicer works, and then I'll talk about it a little bit at the end. All right, so we're going to use a pound of spinach or a head of kale in this drink. And I like to alternate my days between kale and spinach because they both have some really awesome things in them. But this is where, well, all your veggies have protein in it, but you're getting a lot of good protein from your spinach and your kale. The next thing that goes in it is what gives it the kick. I use 4 jalapenos. If you don't like things this spicy, then you can cut it back. This isn't a recipe that I found anywhere. I'm kind of an intuitive cook, so I just make things up. Anyway, I like mine spicy. So, I also use celery. Celery is something you need to at least get 1 bunch of celery in every day because it has the natural occurring sodium in it that we need for our bodies to work right. And it also kind of gives it a salty taste. It's hard to describe, but it does take care of that salt need that people who are addicted to food have, like me. 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 bunch of parsley, or a bunch of cilantro and parsley, doesn't really matter. This is cilantro. I love the smell of cilantro. I think cilantro and parsley, I believe I read somewhere, are really good for detoxing because they help with your kidney function and your bladder function. So, and when you detox, things either go out your urine, they go out your bowels, or they can come sweat off your skin. So I'm not doing a lot of sweating this time of the year. 2 green peppers, or whatever color pepper you want. Colored food is wonderful. 3 cucumbers. I would normally use 4, but I only have 3 today, so that's fine. Cucumbers are great for detoxing. They have a lot of fluid in them. They hydrate you. They're awesome for your skin, so those are very good. I will probably use about half of this, probably about 8 green onions. You just put the whole thing in, and pretty much everyone that's ever tried this really, really likes it. The only person that I've had not like it was someone that made it off of what I had thought that I'd put in it, and I think she had just juiced green onions or something like that, like the week before, and had a really bad experience with them, like taste-wise. Or maybe she didn't like green onions at all. Anyway, if you don't like green onions or you don't like cilantro, don't put it in your juice because you're probably not going to like it in that form either. So, you know, just know, if you don't like green onions, leave them out. It's not going to change anything. It'll be fine. All right. Tomatoes. I have 3 that I'm going to use and hope that it makes up for the fluid that I'm not getting from the cucumber. I do this, and it comes out to be about 96 ounces, which is exactly what I need for 24 hours. My needs vary depending, like some days I want more and some. Alright, 8 to 10 carrots. You don't have to take the skins off or anything. These are organic. That's another thing. I use as much organic as I can. I live in southeastern Ohio. I'm probably like the only person in the world that doesn't have a Whole Foods or natural food store or anything like that around me. So when my garden's not producing, then it's to Kroger's I go. And they have a really good department, but they don't always have organic. So I use what I've got, and that's just my tip. You know, you can't be a food purist when you live in Ohio. You gotta move, I don't know, to Hawaii or California or something like that. All right, I'm gonna get this all washed up and over to the juicer, and we'll juice it up. All right. I always start with the spinach or the kale first. I usually do alternate soft things versus hard things, just so that the juice all comes out. then you can push down on this. Emily, you want to get over here? See the juice coming out? There is our spinach juice coming out.
And there's the gunk.
Yep, and there's the gunk. My daughter Emily is being my video
Editor and recorder.
Yes. Alright, we'll stop.
No.
Alright, so we got our spinach going through, and it's time to get it done up a little bit. So I'm going to kick it down on high. This juicer has 2 speeds. Come over here, Emily. So you just put the pepper in,
And you can see how much juice is coming out of that.
and I want you guys to see how pretty carrots are. So hold on.
Look, yay! Carrot juice. No carrot has juice.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and juice up the rest of this, and then we'll be back.
Still juicing.
All right, halfway. Well, I'm not even halfway through yet, but this only holds 1,000 mLs or ounces. Sorry. So I do have to pour it off and then keep going. I mix all of mine at the end because I don't know that I would really think that spinach and jalapeno peppers
Let's get a shot of that.
straight up would be very good. Could be, but it smells good, but not really what I want. So, okay. Anyway, if you just have a big pitcher or a bowl handy, then you can mix everything up at the end and put it in mason jars. They really should be stored in the refrigerator in jars. Some people say that you can store it for up to a day and a half. Some people say that you need to drink it immediately. Me being a mother of 4 says, you know, we'll go with the day. I can't just juice and drink and juice and drink and juice and drink. It doesn't work out for me very well. So you do what you gotta do. So, okay. All right, so I made more than my container can hold, so I'm pouring it into a large bowl. All right, so what we made today comes out to 4 liters of my spicy V8 juice. And you need, like I said earlier, at least like 80 to 100 ounces of juice a day. This is what I have primarily throughout the day, is just green juice. And I store it in these jars and I drink it out of the jars. Very good. Very, very, very good. I don't really miss the other cucumber at all. The nice thing is I use about the same recipe every day for mine, but every day it tastes a little different because, you know, vegetables are just like people. They're all a little different. They all have a little bit more juice, and some of them are a little bit drier, but in the end, it comes out to be something that's beautiful and perfect. So, anyway, thank you so much, and